Hey Virgo, this is Tara and welcome to your mid-June through mid-July Psychic Tarot Forecast. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm pulling two cards for mid-July, or excuse me, two cards for the last 2 weeks of June and two cards for the first 2 weeks of July. There's one. Okay, there's another. You'll remember too, Mars goes into retrograde on the 26th of this month of June, and Jupiter goes direct in July. So it's an interesting summer. So Mars going retrograde means that it's the planet of action. It's the ruling planet of Aries. And so it likes to take action. It would be the male counterpart to Venus, Venus being so feminine. So when Mars goes out to lunch or takes a siesta or just takes time out for a couple months, which it will do this summer, trying not to push things too far or too hard. It's similar to Mercury retrograde, but probably not quite as much. But still, there's, we want to watch getting in arguments with people because Mars can be fiery. It can be somewhat of a sexual nature, so any relationship like that starts in this time period may not look the same in September. So, just those sorts of things to let you know about. Now, again, Jupiter will go direct next month in July, and we're happy about that. That's the planet of gifts and gifts and luck and money. So we're, we have good things going on. Okay, let's talk about Virgo. This is for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Watch your Moon and Rising sign. It helps complete the picture. Some of these messages may resonate with you. Some of them may not, or all of them may, or none of them may not. So again, watch your Moon and Rising signs. I feel very comfortable about these first two cards, which would represent the last 2 weeks of June for you, Virgo. One of them is the Strength card. It's a major arcana card, which means that it's one of the experiences that the universe wants you to be in touch with. It's one of the essences that the universe is talking to you about, saying, we have your back. You have the strength to push forward. I don't want to use the word push because I didn't want to use it during Mercury retrograde, but just in general, in life, we're giving you strength to live your purpose in life, to create the life you want. If some of you have had a hard time making things happen lately, in any portion, if it's your romantic life, if it's your personal goals like your health, losing weight, eating better, quit smoking, quit drinking, it could be making more money, and for some reason I'm getting those of you who might be in sales or real estate or something like that, but just in any form, fashion of your life, the universe is saying you have the strength. Here's the 8 infinity symbol above her head, meaning that you're an infinite being and many possibilities are out there for you to make happen, so be open to them. I love the card next to it. This 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family, rejoice. I mean, you can see here's 10 cups in the sky. There's a rainbow behind it. This family is reaching up. The kids are dancing. I mean, it's just a joyful little card. And I don't want to say little because the meaning of it is huge. The cups are about our heart, what we love, who we love, where we live that we love. So there might be, for some of you all, you may just be loving where you live and your family and enjoying each other. You may be redecorating your home. You may be doing some landscape or something that enhances your house. Maybe your family is going on vacation or you're having a family reunion at your place, but it just feels happy, joyful, peaceful. And that's, I think, why when I turned over the cards, just felt nice. Let's see what July brings. Okay. Well, July, we have the 5 of Wands. I don't mean to chuckle, but all of these cards have a different meaning, right? So we have happiness and joy on the inside. And then we're here in July and we have, but we have some difference of opinions. Here's the Five of Wands. And the wand cards are about the work we do, our message out in the world. And this particular card says, but I think this, and I think this, and I think this, and, you know, and they're all probably all right, or correct is the word I want to use. But, you know, it might be within this family unit and or your work, your job, there may be people with different opinions about how to move forward. There might be a little bit of, also this card can mean as harsh as arguments or as easy as sort of playful jousting. So whatever the case may be, it involves others and their opinions. And it may be like, well, I don't think yours is worth anything, or maybe, you know, kind of side with their elbow, like, I'm just playing with you kind of deal. But this card does come up, and I feel like it's going to happen in the workplace. So just, you know that could happen. It's not that unusual where people have different opinions anyway, is it, Virgo? And I love this next card too that comes up. This is the Three of Pentacles, and this does represent the earth signs. The pentacles are our money. You can see here there's three of them. Our money and our health. And this guy is working diligently. This is the three. So he's joyfully having a good time helping others make money. He's making money for himself. He's putting in his good apprentice work. Some people call the Eight of Pentacles the apprentice card. I kind of feel like this is the apprentice card. So it might be that either you hire someone to help you, whether you have your own business, or you hire someone around the house, which could be, or you're just doing some odd and end things that are bringing in some additional income, and which is could also be of benefit to other people. So you have Cups, Wands, and Pentacles. The only suit that's not there is the Swords. But I'm sure if I started drawing cards, the Sword card would come up. But these are the four cards that came up in your reading. And I continue to see here we have people, we have a family, we have others, and we have some here. So this is going to be sort of a diplomatic month for you. Peaceful, yet staying patient. Remember what I said about Mars? And, and this card and getting into arguments. Try not to do that, because, you know, Mars is in retrograde, which basically means that it's not as close to the Earth, so we don't feel its benefits and its power as much. So sometimes when we get into conversation and we don't agree with the other person, it can turn into more than just, you know, playfulness. So be careful of that. But I do see some really good aspects in your reading today, Virgo. Let's take a look at the crystal. This is for Virgo from mid-June to mid-July. Let's see what comes up for you. Oh, nice. Okay, so what would this animal totem be? Okay, well, I'm trying to describe this. This is a huge bird with long feathers in the back. And it's not a penguin, or what am I trying to say? The ones that open their feathers. Sorry, you know what I'm talking about. This is a long-beaked, interesting, large, very large in the crystal. So I guess the feeling is from this visual I'm seeing with this bird is that you're wanting a bird's eye view on your life. You're wanting everything to sort of get into sync on how your plans, your action plans. So you're keeping a bird's eye view on everything. I don't know if this is a totem animal as much as it is kind of a symbol for you. Because I honestly cannot make out what type of bird it is. I'm just describing it as a large beaked, long beaked, with nice big feathers at the end, and a large bodied bird. Interesting. Okay. But I just feel like you are wanting, it's kind of a control thing as well. Wanting to have a sense of control in your life and in your personal life. Okay. Some of you, I want to ask some of you what you're moving. Of course, this is the summertime in the Northern Hemisphere, so a lot of times people do move during the summer. When the kids are out of school, I see people packing boxes. I see people, hold on. I see someone in sort of, there's several different visuals of this. I see someone in more of a, may not be a mountainous area, but not a flat, you know, not like a coastline. But of course, a lot of you watching this are going to say, well, I live on the coast and I'm moving to, you know, another flat area. That's fine. I'm just saying that I'm seeing both in this particular visual. Okay, anything else? You all might want to focus on your intuition. I'm getting that it will be higher than normal for some of you Virgos. So it might be when you have basic, I'm just saying, basic practical decisions to make. See what your intuition, go with what your gut says. You may want to ask yourself the question and then listen to what your body says. And also see if you get any intuitive hits. And yes, I am seeing the amber, and the crystal tells me when I get an affirmative, it shows me amber. Don't you love it? Okay, anything else for Virgo? Well, some of you are, okay, yeah, some of you are going to be working around the house too. I said that earlier, but I am seeing a hammer, and I'm seeing what could look like, you know, shovel, and just working around the house, working in the yard, landscaping, or adding to the backyard. Maybe this could be like a bird pond, something like that. Something for birds to drink out of, or some sort of pond or fountain could be as well. Yeah, and there I go again. I see these low rising mountains and then this flat land. So again, some of you will relate to one and some of you to the other. Okay, Virgo, I so appreciate your joining me today. I see that you're going to have, for most of you, now watch your rising and moon signs if this doesn't resonate with you, but I see that some of you have been through bouts with having to make decisions, and you feel like you've needed strength because this card came up first. But I see that a lot of you are really happy with your home life, or that this comes up, or you're just feeling more settled. You know, June overall is feeling better to me than some of the months of like March, April, May, even February. I mean, it just overall feels better. And then you're just going to have a nice little, I don't know if it's a hobby or additional work, but it pays. It pays. All right? Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for watching today. If you all would like your own personal private reading, look in the Show More section below. There's a link to my order page, and you can get either a video or phone reading. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. I so appreciate those of you who have. You'll receive these in your inbox once a month when I post them if you do subscribe. Remember to make any comments from whatever I've said, to the cards, through what I saw in the crystal. I love the comments. All right? Thanks again. You all be well. Take care. Be kind to each other, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.